Selena Gomez posted a video about her new eyeshadow palette. Looked down for literally 1 second to check the name of a shade, and the internet collectively decided that was evidence of something deeply suspicious. We're going to get into all of it today, and trust me, by the time we get to the end of this, you're going to see just how wild people can be. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button right now because this is exactly the kind of conversation we have on this channel every single time. Okay, so let us actually start from the beginning because context matters here, and I feel like a lot of people jump to the reaction without even understanding what actually happened. Rare Beauty, which is Selena's beauty brand in case you somehow do not know, just launched a brand new product. It is called the Essential Neutrals Eyeshadow Palette, and honestly the packaging alone had me doing a double take because it is just so clean and pretty. Like, whoever designed that packaging deserves a raise because it looks expensive in the best way possible. So naturally, Selena filmed a video to introduce the palette to her fans and walk them through the shades. She talked about a pastel peach shade, how she blends it with a caramel creme color, how she works through her crease, how she deepens the look if she wants something a little smokier. She was relaxed. She was smiling. She seemed genuinely excited about the product. It was a cute video. Normal, fine, lovely even. And then she looked down for 1 second. 1 second. She glanced down to double check the name of one of the shades, and that was it. That was the thing that broke the internet. People in the comments absolutely lost their minds. The cash grab accusations started flying immediately, people saying she does not even know her own products. She does not care about the brand. She is just slapping her name on things for money. And look, I want to address that specific accusation first because it is the one that genuinely makes me want to sit people down and have a serious conversation. If Rare Beauty were a cash grab, it would have crashed years ago. That is just how the beauty industry works. You can ride on celebrity fame for maybe 1 or 2 product cycles, but if the actual product is not delivering, customers stop buying. They move on. They go tell their friends not to waste their money. The beauty community online is brutally honest about products that do not perform, and they have absolutely no loyalty to a celebrity name if the formula is bad. The fact that Rare Beauty has been growing consistently since it launched in 2020 and is still pulling in new customers is not because of Selena's face on the packaging. It is because people open the products, use them, and actually like what they get. And here's the part that should really be getting way more attention than the shade name situation. The top 10 beauty brands of February just dropped and Rare Beauty is sitting at number 4. Number 4. Let me read you this list so you understand what that actually means. Number 1 is Sephora. Number 2 is L'Oréal Paris. Number 3 is Ulta Beauty. Number 4 is Rare Beauty. Then you have Kylie Cosmetics at 5, Huda Beauty at 6, MAC Cosmetics at 7, NYX at 8, Maybelline at 9, and RM Beauty at 10. Now I need you to really look at that list. L'Oréal Paris has been around since 1909. MAC has been a staple in professional makeup kits for decades. Maybelline is literally in every drugstore on the planet. And Rare Beauty, a brand that has only existed for 5 years, is beating all of them in the rankings. That is not a cash grab. That is a real business doing real numbers. Also worth pointing out, only 3 celebrity-founded brands made that entire top 10 list. Rare Beauty, Kylie Cosmetics, and RM Beauty. And of those 3, Rare Beauty ranks the highest. She is ahead of a brand that had the full force of an enormous media empire behind it from day one. That does not happen by accident, and it does not happen because someone famous just put their name on a product and hoped for the best. That happens because the product is genuinely good and people keep coming back for more. Now I want to go back to the shade name thing because I feel like I need to fully defend this moment, and I am not even sorry about it. We have all forgotten something in the middle of explaining it. We have all blanked on a word or a name right when we needed it most. I once introduced a coworker I had known for 3 years by the completely wrong name in front of our entire office. My brain just left the building for a second. It happens to everyone. Now imagine that same totally normal human brain glitch happening while you're filming a video that will be seen by millions of people, while you're keeping track of multiple shades with very specific marketing names, while also trying to sound natural and enthusiastic and keep the energy up for the camera. Looking down for a second to confirm you have the right name is not a sign of disconnection from the brand. It is a sign of being a person who wants to get the information right. And can we talk about the fact that cosmetics companies have dozens and sometimes hundreds of shades per product line? Think about foundation ranges that have 40 or 50 shades with names that sound like paint swatches. Nobody, not the founder, not the marketing team, not the people who literally made the formula, can recite every single shade name from memory at all times. That is not how knowledge works. What matters is whether she knows the product. Does she know how it feels? Does she know how it applies? Does she know which shade she loves and why? Based on that video, the answer is yes to all of those things. She talked about the texture, the payoff, the way the shades layer together. That is not someone who has never touched her own product. That is someone who uses it. But here is the part that honestly gets me the most, and I say this with a lot of genuine feeling. The conversation in those comments did not stop at the shade name. It kept going. People started saying her eye looked like it was in the wrong position, that she was glitching, that the video was digitally manipulated somehow, that she might be a clone. I am not exaggerating, I wish I were. A woman posted a video about an eyeshadow palette, and people genuinely started theorizing about whether or not she was a real human being or some kind of digital replacement. The internet decided that a tutorial about neutral eyeshadows was actually evidence of something far more sinister, and I genuinely do not know how we got here as a society, but here we are. This is the world Selena has been living in her entire career. She stepped into the spotlight as a teenager and has never once been allowed to just exist without everything she does being picked apart, analyzed, and turned into a narrative. Most of us get to have imperfect moments in private. We get to stumble through a sentence or forget a word and have that be a private, embarrassing memory that nobody else ever has to know about. She does not get that. Every single thing she does is being filmed, screenshotted, clipped, and turned into content. And still she keeps showing up. She keeps building. She keeps putting herself out there knowing full well that the comment sections are not always going to be kind and that people are going to find the smallest thing and turn it into a whole story. What I think gets lost in all of this is how much rare beauty actually means beyond just being a beauty brand. From the beginning, Selena tied the brand to mental health awareness and made it a genuine part of the brand identity rather than just a marketing angle. A portion of the sales goes toward mental health initiatives, and that has been consistent from day one, not something added later for good press. The brand has built a community around confidence and self-acceptance, and people feel that when they interact with it. That kind of brand loyalty does not come from a catchy name and a pretty bottle. It comes from people feeling like the brand actually stands for something real. The eyeshadow palette launch is also a big deal just from a pure business perspective because eyeshadow is one of the most competitive categories in beauty. You want to talk about a crowded market? Go look at how many eyeshadow palettes are available right now, at any price point. The shelves are packed with options from brands that have been doing this for 30 years and brands that launched last month. For rare beauty to step into that category and immediately generate the kind of buzz that gets people talking and buying is genuinely impressive. It means customers trust the brand enough to try something new from them, and that trust is not given freely in the beauty world. It is earned over time through consistently delivering products that work. And the palette itself sounds like something that was actually thought through carefully. Neutrals that work for everyday wear but can be built up into something more dramatic. Shades that layer and blend well together. A range that suits different skin tones and different preferences. Selena described it as the collection of colors she actually reaches for in real life. The ones she uses before red carpets. The ones she builds her everyday looks from. And watching her describe how she uses the pastel peach with the caramel creme and then deepens the outer corner with something smokier, you can tell she is talking about something she has actually done with her own hands on her own face. That is not a scripted read from a marketing document. That is someone who knows their product through actually using it. Here is what I keep coming back to though. The standard being applied to Selena in that comment section is a standard that would make it basically impossible for any human being to win. If she had done the video without looking down and confidently named every shade from memory, someone would have said it looked rehearsed or robotic or like she was just performing rather than being genuine. She looked down for a second to make sure she had the name right, which is actually what you do when you want to give correct information, and suddenly she does not know her own brand. There is no version of that video where people who are determined to find fault would have been satisfied. And I think on some level that is the real story here more than anything else. The numbers do not lie, and the numbers are saying Rare Beauty is doing incredibly well. The customers are not lying, and the customers keep buying and reviewing positively. The product does not lie, and the product keeps showing up on best of lists and in the kits of people who take beauty seriously. One comment section full of people making noise about a 1-second glance at a shade name does not change any of that reality. What it does is remind us how exhausting it must be to build something real and still have every small human moment used as ammunition against you. Selena is not going anywhere, and neither is Rare Beauty. The brand is growing, the products keep delivering, and the community around it keeps expanding. That is the actual story, and it is a genuinely good one if you can look past the noise for long enough to see it. And honestly, the best response to all the chaos is exactly what Rare Beauty keeps doing, which is putting out quality products, showing up for the customers, and letting the work speak louder than any comment section ever could. If you have not subscribed yet, this is your sign, because we break down every layer of stories like this one, and we're just getting started.